Tonight, more controversy surrounding a homeless shelter run by Jules Helping Hands. This time it has to deal with the group who owns that building wanting them out and saying that they never agreed to host the shelter in the first place. Our Smay spoke with both Jules Helping Hands and the Women's Club of Spokane about how they got to this point and what's next for those who depend on the shelter.
Jules Helping Hands runs the shelter that houses about 40 people. Both the Women's Club and Jules Helping Hands agree on one thing. The idea came about during a February cold snap to create a temporary warming shelter.
They signed those agreements on March 1st. On March 1st, we started moving our things in, but could not move our guests in until everything was approved. Everything was approved on the 9th, and we were able to start moving guests in.
A few weeks later, the Women's Club board president Joshua Awesome is surprised they are still there.
The following days, we never heard back from them. No emails, no phone calls. And so it was our assumption that they had stepped away and they had found somewhere else.
But Jules has continued to operate, and although the Women's Club and Jules have different accounts about the agreement, the shelter cannot be evicted because of the eviction moratorium in Washington.
There's not really anything that we can do that we know of. The city lawyers have worked on this. Like, everyone has tried to resolve the situation amicably, and so far we haven't found the perfect solution.
Awesome says the group tried to resolve the issue, but ultimately set Jules a 2-week notice to leave the building. Julie Garcia says she never received a formal notice, but it was clear the Women's Club wanted her to leave. Garcia says her organization will need 30 days to move everyone out and pack up all of their equipment.
Our future is, we've now realized that respite beds are so needed in the city because it's really the reason we needed the 30-day notice.
Awesome says they just want to start renting out the building to new tenants again.
We really want this to be peaceful. So if they are happy to leave by the 30th, we are fine. Our next rental is on May 1st.
Garcia told me the shelter occupants will be out by the end of the month. The equipment and the furniture, however, won't be out until May 11th. There was also controversy around the now deleted post by a former Women's Club board member on the social media app Nextdoor. That post asked for people to make nuisance complaints against the shelter so police would intervene. Awesome says that person has since left the organization. Smay, KREM 2 News.
So we'll certainly keep you updated on any developments there. In the meantime,